This is one of those backwoods trails that's very interesting. We had some heavy rains like about 2 weeks ago, and this is kind of trail. We're close enough to Buffalo Bayou that, and heavy rain, this will be underwater. So I figured 2 weeks would be enough to dry it out. There's some soggy spots, but yeah, this is sort of it's a pretty trail because it's middle of nowhere. It's a little game trail going that way. But yeah, it's a pretty trail, but it's definitely middle of nowhere. Buffalo Bayou is somewhere in this direction here. Probably, oh, I can't see, that be, you can't see in the camera, but it's a little, that water, and right around that water is, I think, Buffalo Bayou. But yeah, this is a little pretty little area. Maybe do some fishing here one of these days. Yeah, somewhere into this trail, there's another old creek called Mead Creek, and the creek was realigned years ago. And trying to get to the old creek, not the new creek, but the old creek. And I think there's a little homemade bridge crossing it, so I'm sort of curious about that bridge to see if it's still there. So let's keep heading this direction. Another video I did, I was out at this location, and noticed these, in another location, sticks that were all lined up in a row. And I was thinking maybe that was man-made, or so someone made a bridge. And looking at this here, I know when this is when Buffalo Bayou is spilling out its banks, and they open the dam, there's actually water flowing through here. So actually, I'm thinking now that these are just natural little log jams that sort of pile up, and it just looks like people are lining them in perfect little rows. Got something. Let me keep going now. Well, the trail kind of ends here, so I'm gonna have to backtrack. Let's see if I can go around this here. Like I said, this one little particular trail, if you can call it a trail, it sort of borders Buffalo Bayou, even though Buffalo Bayou, probably 300 feet away, and so it just stays pretty well all the time. So let me backtrack and see if I can go around. I still have to go like that direction over there. Oh, good reef. Okay. Yeah, this kind of environment, you gotta really watch where you step, because it's muddy, and snakes are out. Probably in the, it's getting about in the 90s right now, so it's getting a little steamy. Humidity is just crazy. But yeah, in this kind of environment, you gotta really watch where you're walking, because how many snakes can be sitting there chilling. Right now, snakes, they're out around hunting and doing their little snake stuff, so let's keep going. I think I go that way. That way somewhere. Don't know. Got a little straight row of trees. This used to be a fence line here. So yeah, you can see the what are they called? Well, fence posts. Yeah, fence posts. Bit of barbed wire. You see one there and one there. They're also lining up, going that direction right there, all on this tree line. So yeah, I want to keep following this tree line, then see where it takes me. But yeah, the trail still heads. There's no, you really can't tell the trail here, but there's a supposedly there's a on a map. I'm following this line on the map. There's a trail heading in this direction, so that's what I'm doing. I'm following a line on the map. So yep, let's keep going. Yeah, that breeze feels good. I ain't gonna lie about that. Yeah, I just checked the map, and yeah, it's the old fence. The fence posts are right over there. So the trail should be ahead of me, and I think I see the terrain dip down and like a back up. So that might be Old Mead Creek, Mead Gully, or how you want to call it. It used to be a creek. It used to be called a creek called Mead Creek. And Army Corps engineer in Harris County decided to move Mead Creek over and widen it and deepen it, and then the old Mead Creek was just sort of left to do whatever. So I'm hoping the trail should be this direction somewhere. If that's Mead Creek, that's a pretty cool big gully up there. Oh, so yeah, this is a little hike bike trail. Okay. Yeah, I see water. That's the old Mead Creek. So that's west, that's east. Head this way. I know I looked on Google Maps. I did see looked like a bridge crossing Mead Creek. So let's head this direction. So, cause I think where I ended up at, the old Mead Creek should intercept the new Mead Creek, or dead end at new Mead Creek, and the old homemade bridge should be, I think, this way. So I go east. All right, let's keep this way. This should be pretty easy to hike this direction. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this bridge isn't anticlimactic. There's Mead Creek right there. You can probably see the water. Yeah, I'm hoping this bridge isn't anticlimactic. A lot of times on Google Maps, the image that you're seeing, the overhead map that you're seeing, the satellite view, it could have been 5 years ago, because I'm not sure how often they update the overhead, the maps and everything. Especially in a place like this, there's no point of updating your maps when this is what you have, nothing here. You know, it's different when you have a city, you have streets, and all that kind of stuff. So the bridge could have been here 5 years ago, and now it's gone. I don't know. I really won't know till I get there. Yeah, that's a big tree. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that tree's been here for a while. I know sometimes I can go on historic aerials. Yeah, I go on historic aerials, and I can see a tree that's in historic aerials from like 1940, 1950. And it's been a few times I've been out there hiking, and actually I can find the exact tree that's still sitting there. I did a Bear Creek Park one time. It was a big old oak tree, and I actually was able to locate what I was looking for because of the oak tree. Because in the aerial photos, which was taken in 1957, the oak tree was there still, and the oak tree was huge then. And just 2022, I guess it was, I went out there and trying to find an old home site. And of course, all I found was the foundation. But I did find the old tree. It was still standing. The big old tall tree. I'm not sure what they're called. Yep, I think I see it. Yeah, it's not too anticlimactic. It's a homemade bridge. I know these trails aren't maintained by anybody. At least not by Harris County, Houston. So I'm assuming someone made this bridge. I don't see why Houston or Harris County would make it. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it looks a little bowed in the middle. It's funny because on satellite on the Google Maps, you can't tell how wide the creek is. The creek looks wider than this. But yeah, has a little bounce to it. But yeah, that's the old Mead Creek right there. Yeah, this is pretty much where it terminates. In fact, it looks like it just that direction so it terminates. And right beyond there is probably the new Mead Creek that the Army Corps of Engineers dug out.